Hello, friends, and you are our friends. Welcome to On Top of the World. As always, I'm Joshua Hadley, and I'm joined by the man of the hour, the man with the power to speak this hour, the woman's pet, the man's regret, planet Earth. He still knows it's coming yet.
Hi. Hello. Hi. I'm Justin. That's Josh. Hi.
Lord Justin Belanger.
With Justin Belanger.
To you plebs out there.
Yes. All the plebs.
All of them. Every single one. God, it's negative 18 degrees out today. What the hell?
Dude.
Why'd you make it so cold?
Oh, my bad. You know, I was controlling the weather as I always do, and I was just like, you know what? Let's make it in the negatives over there in Alaska.
Damn it, Janet.
Yeah.
So I didn't go to work on Thursday.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, had a problem with my pay. I just decided, alright, it's payday. I don't see the money I was supposed to get, so I'm just gonna get stoned and watch Auntie Donna with my friends.
You did mention watching Auntie Donna.
And your favorite wrestler, Awesome Kong, in it.
You know, she was in some stuff. She was in Glow.
I thought you were gonna mention her beating up Bubba the Love Sponge.
That's some of her more known work, obviously.
I forget why she'd do that. Was it homophobic comments or something?
Some fucking stupid shit that he said, probably.
Well, I mean, if that's the explanation, like, he could be beat up every day.
True.
Did you know, like, he got his ratings up by paying people to say they were listening to his show when they did the surveys for the ratings, and, like, the people he was paying said no, they weren't listening, so he got upset at them.
Yeah, it sounds possible. Sounds likely, even.
Yeah. Anyway, all things down in Texas land.
It's Texas, you know. We're out here being Texas, you know, some stupid shit.
You guys are gonna have to come up with a cooler name when you become, like, when you secede again and become your own country. Like, you gotta go with Texaco. Come on.
You know, isn't Texaco the name of a convenience store?
Well, you'll be the state of Texaco, so you can take whatever the hell name you want.
You know, that's true. I mean, there are a lot of shared names between locations in the world.
Yeah, like Paris. Like, there's a Paris in Texas, too. You guys did that.
You know. We could become Texaco.
Yeah. Anyway, the world's getting scarier. Banks have been failing. I mean, why have you been doing that, Gopher?
You know, I'm neglecting it. You know, I got so many things on my plate. I gotta control the weather. You know, so eventually, banking ends up getting pushed down the list.
Well, why did you get scared these banks were failing, and why did you do a bank run? I mean, you could have just not done that.
Yeah, you're right.
Anyway, yeah, so Silicon Valley Bank is failing. These banks have lost so much money. All right, I'm going to Wikipedia, my favorite news source of all time.
Yeah, they got the news there.
So, So these two banks that just failed are the two, in the top 3 of, like, largest bank failures in U.S. history. Silicon Valley Bank is failed with $200 billion in assets. And Signature Bank has failed with $118 $118 billion in assets. Like, with 118, like, you can understand, but 118 billion? Like, imagine what you could have invested in with that money.
Yeah, like, could have got a hat.
Nah, you would have done something stupid like, oh, I'm gonna buy a Atari. We're gonna make a console. Then, like, they would have made the VCS. You'd be like, oh shit, there goes all my money.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully, they don't do a bank run.
True.
So I guess so what's happening is back in 2008, you remember some banks failed, a lot of people got upset. Yeah, unfortunate. And we all know that happened because of bank deregulation, and then we said, oh, maybe we ought to regulate banks. Very strange idea. you know these entities that can't fail are regulated and there's rules around them. Like, what the hell? Was this communism?
You know.
And so, yeah, we bailed out those banks. With these banks, every bank in the United States has an insurance policy to, if they fail, you probably don't have this much money in the bank. I certainly don't. You can get up to $250,000 of your money back. Like whatever happens, like whatever bank you're with, like if it's Chase, Wells Fargo.
I have $5 in my bank.
So if that bank fails, you get $5 back from the government,
shit,
from the insurance fund.
Ooh.
But we have a controversy. People are calling this a bailout. So the United States is saying to all the companies that banked with these people, it's not like this ain't regular people banks like you and I go to. It's like for the Silicon Valley Bank, just to open an account, you needed at least $4 million.
That's a lot of money.
Oh fuck, you can probably count to that in like 2 hours. I bet you'd do it really fast and it'd take you an hour and a half.
You know? Yeah.
I bet you'd even skip the prime numbers just to fuck with me.
Well, I mean, do we really need prime numbers?
Anyway, yeah, so your man, Don DeCon, Trump deregulated banks along with the Republicans and 14 Democrats, like, you know, back when this happened, it was like, oh my god, they're working together, finally. They deregulated smaller banks, like not all, the whole banking system, but smaller banks like this bank. You know, I mean, they are a rich people bank, but they are smaller compared to like Wells Fargo, Chase, JP Morgan. So yeah, you know, the greatest president of all time for whatever reason, even though he does crappy things, and no one can ever say what great things he did. Him and his Republican friends deregulated banks back in 2018, and now we're getting this. But I guess now they're saying these banks have failed because of woke policies.
You know, it's always that.
You know, I hope we don't become woke, because the second that happens, I know it's over for us.
Get woke, go broke, you know?
That's why I'm always sleeping.
True.
Like if Roddy Piper ever went up to me and say, put these sunglasses on, and I'll slap him out of his hand, and I'll say, hell no. I know that's my downfall, and you died in that movie, mister. And like, never mind that he's dead now. Like, you know, I mean,
it was because of that movie. If he wasn't in that movie, he'd still be alive.
Yeah, he you know, he was sleeping, then he was awakened to what was going on, and he fucking died. So that let that be a lesson to you, children. So, yeah, and I was listening to something like I was listening to Morning Marketplace yesterday, and I guess there's also banks in Europe failing too. I mean, why'd you do that too? Fuck.
Look, man, I can't keep track of all things to do.
Did you message Minkaro and say, all right, I'm doing it over here. You know, you need to pick up the slack, or was it like Fuse? Who's your man over there?
Winston Churchill. He's still alive, by the way.
Oh, I thought you meant the wrestler.
No, not that one.
Yeah, more banks are failing. You know, at first I was like, yeah, let's let banks fail. But that's really stupid. I mean, this one's failing, but, you know, the government's insuring all the people's money. Here's the thing, like, if this bank were just to fail and the government was like, damn, that sucks, and did nothing except, you know, just a little, like, beyond what they're supposed to do, like, the world would be so fucked. I mean, these people did a bank run because they needed to pay payroll. Like, imagine if, you know, we went to the, you know, like if you got your $5 back, like what the hell are you supposed to do then? And then say a company you're working for goes there, like, all right, here's $250,000, like, which is for a bank you're supposed to have fucking $4 million to even open an account. Like, what the hell good is that supposed to do you when you're supposed to pay your employees?
Yeah.
So I don't get, like, if these banks cannot fail, like, they'll never be allowed to fail. Like, we saw in 2008 with all the big banks. Like, if they're not allowed to fail, why doesn't the government just do the banking? Since no matter what, they're gonna either bail out or cover all the costs anyway. I know why, because you think communism is bad, isn't it?
Communism bad.
Communism in 2023?
2023.
Man, the fuck are they thinking?
Yeah.
Anyway, hey Gopher.
Hi.
Why are balloons so expensive?
I didn't know they were.
Oh, it's because of inflation.
That fucking inflation of ours.
I told Tuck I'd start doing this for a weekly segment.
Okay.
That's right, I got him.
Yeah.
I got
Yeah.
Fucking got M.
Got M. And I'm M.
Did you see Elon Musk on Twitter the other day?
No.
Yeah, he was talking about stacks. Here's the thing, I don't know what the hell I'm talking about when it comes to code, and I'll be completely open with that. Like, he's a billionaire. Like, why the hell is he pretending to know shit like that? I mean, I thought he was a coding genius when I used to think he made PayPal before I was told, like, no, he just bought that thing. Like there was so much, like, things that I thought beforehand, like, oh, Elon must be Iron Man genius dude because he's got PayPal, he's got Tesla. No, he's just...
He's got money to pay for other people to make stuff.
And the thing is, like, what I found out is he didn't, like, create that money out of thin air. He's part of that Lucky Sperm Club.
Mm-hmm.
Man, like, who would have known that would have been so helpful?
Yeah.
I wish I could have done. I wish I could have done that.
Anybody can do anything as long as they put in enough hard work and have very rich parents.
Man, yeah, I put that in a fortune cookie.
Nah.
Yeah, the idiot pretended to know, like, what a fucking stack was, and he wants to, like, completely start coding Twitter from the ground, from zero. Like, let's throw everything away. Let's make a new Twitter. That has to, like, none of the people, like, do you think anyone there who started Twitter is actually there still working on it? Like, would they even be able to do the same thing, or would they, like, we're gonna do, like, a lame version of True Social or something? Like, fine.
Yeah, I probably can't imagine too many of them still sticking around at this point.
Yeah, and I heard, like, Twitter's been fucking up. And I've even experienced it where something won't work, like, you're uploading a photo or whatever, or you can only do one. Like, before, Twitter seemed to work fine, and now we're starting to see fuck-ups, and, the only thing that's changed, well, the big thing, like, I mean, Elon, a lot of these things would be happening if Elon, just didn't buy the company. So, I mean, when are you gonna, like, make or buy your own fucking social media site? I mean, you work hard.
I work hard, but I don't have a rich parent, so I can't afford that. Well, that was a decision I made when I came out the womb. I was like, you know what? I don't want that. I don't want that for me.
What?
I'm gonna be born with poor parents.
Why didn't you just, like, tell your parents off and just go back in and say, all right, let's try this again?
I'll be back later once you have some money.
All right.
Yeah, all right. Settle down now.
All right. I think that's enough for politics news. Russia is fucking still kidnapping children. Pieces of shit.
Yeah.
I hate them. I'm ready for some questions. How about you, Gopher?
All right, let's answer some fan questions.
All right, from Buddy the Frog down by the lake.
Okay, down by the lake. Which lake? I don't know, but he's down by the lake.
Yeah, he doesn't specify. All right, Gopher. I've been a fan for a while, enjoying the Pokemon. Keep it up. I'm just wondering if Lex Luger were in his prime right now, which promotion would he be in, and where on the card would he be?
Let's see. If Lex Luger was in his prime,
I don't think Vince would be able to resist. You know, just look at he wasn't able to last time. Like, you know, just looking at his body.
Very possible he would be in WWE. For some reason, he feels like someone who would fit in. I don't even know if it's still going. That fucking Ethan Carter place, is that still a thing?
Ethan Carter.
Third,
yeah,
EC3.
See,
it had Braun Strowman.
Control your narrative. That's it.
Is that still a thing, or do they just fucking peace out already?
I think there's. I don't know if there's still shows. They were sporadic before.
I know, like, one of their main names is Braun Strowman, and he's in WWE again.
Yeah. Let's see. Control your narrative. Wrestling.
Like, I'm just saying, I could see Lex Luger being the kind of guy who would go there. He's big, he's muscular, he probably has some questionable takes on stuff.
I think ever since, you know, he got to the state he's in right now, he's become more humble. You know.
But this is him in his prime, though.
Yeah, but I feel like if he was in his prime, he'd definitely be WWE. But that's my take. We're asking Gopher here.
Yeah.
It'd be the control your narrative, Intercontinental European Super Heavyweight Champion.
Maybe he'd be feuding with Tyrus for the NWA title.
They feuded with Flair for the NWA title.
Yeah. There you go.
There you go. All right, thanks, buddy.
Yeah.
From Sofia in Moscow, Russia.
Russian.
See, what local foods are there in Texas? All I know is, like, there's Whataburger, and I have to go there.
I don't actually know what places here are, like, exclusive to Texas.
Like Whataburger?
Is Whataburger exclusive to Texas?
Where else is it?
Let me check.
I mean, maybe it's in Arizona.
Because, I mean, I went from being in fucking the middle of buttfuck nowhere, Pennsylvania, to being here, and, like, there was nothing in Pennsylvania, so I don't know what places are, you know. Let's see.
No, that's not true. You had Combat Zone Wrestling. You had
not in buttfuck. Not in that part of Pennsylvania.
Probably especially that part.
No parts of nothing going to fucking Chickasha, Pennsylvania. Locations. Let's see. Okay, looks like they have some in Las Vegas and San Diego, and Los Angeles. So, you know, they may have more of those than just here in Texas. Fuzzy's Taco Shop's really good. I don't know if that's anywhere else.
It might just be right there.
Yeah, maybe. That place is really good. There's a lot of good food here, but again, most of it's, I don't know if it's just here or if it's everywhere. Let's see. I'm gonna Google best Arlington local restaurants. See what we get here. See if I've been to any of these ones. Nope, not that. Nope. Istanbul Grill, nope. The Cud and Bourbon, nope. I didn't even fucking heard of these.
Sound too expensive to me.
Yeah. Taste of Europe, but this is Texas. Now, David's Barbecue is one that sounds like a Texas place. I've never been there, never heard of it, but that sounds like a Texas one.
Yeah.
There's a whole bunch of shit here, but you know, they got some good food.
True. Thanks for the question, Sophia.
Yeah.
And from Flex Donovan. Doesn't say where he's from. Parts unknown.
Let's
see. Dear Gopher, What do you think of Honor Forever?
The podcast? It's a podcast. Bit lengthy, but it's a podcast.
I was gonna say we put the forever in Honor Forever
by having the podcast go forever. I don't agree with most of the takes on there, but also like,
well,
that's fine.
It's because he likes Dr. Luther, guys.
I like Mean Mark Sterling. I'll have you know. Not really a fan of Dr. Luther.
He says that, but like he has a poster of Dr. Luther like behind his Austin Idol poster. That's why the Austin Idol poster's up on the wall.
I have like
if someone accidentally walks in and they're like, oh, he likes Austin Idol, and then like at night when there's like, you know, for sure no one's coming in, like he'll take it off and Luther's right there.
I have a single poster in my room. It's Ninja Sex Party.
Man, what about the Austin Idol pictures I got you?
Those aren't posters. They're like fucking like framed and like in that type of casing dealio. That whole thing. There's somewhere around here. I don't know where. There's somewhere. It's a podcast. You know, it's happening. They talk about stuff. They say things in words, and it's all Ring of Honor based. Most of it.
Instead of this one where there's things, words, but it's not Ring of Honor based.
Yeah. It is mostly Ring of Honor based, and then there's like 5 minutes of shooting on Bray Wyatt.
Hell yeah! I was actually gonna talk about the international title next time. I think if I even remember, I might just like look at this story and like, what? If I can control your narratives, signing Bad News Brown, I'd have to talk about that.
Yeah, true. Thank you for your questions. I wonder whatever happened to our pal. What was his name? Harold, who was trying to get back to America.
I think maybe he's lost in transit.
Hopefully you're all right.
I mean, last time like he was in Japan and Mongolia.
I hope he makes it home.
We're gonna have to wait and see what happens with that situation.
Why
don't we go through some channel updates?
Ooh, some updates for the channel. Okay, all right.
Then, like, don't let me forget. We gotta play. Well, you have to play. I'm gonna willingly participate in Bluffing Gopher.
So we did a recording this past week that was a surprise. A friend, noted guest, on Top of the World. Actually, he was on Top of the World. He was on the channel before it became Gopher and Tuck a few times. Our good friend Rob.
What? Oh, I was gonna ask if it was TJ.
Not DJ, no, but it was our good pal Rob Siren. For those of you who
know, I figured you'd be like, "What the hell? He wasn't on the podcast." So like, well, did you already forget? And you would have like, it might have fooled you because you were like, "Man, a goldfish brain." Anyway, Siren was on. What did he do on the?
Yeah, I got a message from Rob being like, "Hey, you guys want to do something soon?" You know, it was the last time he was on the channel, aside from being on the podcast. The last time he was on to play a video game. I don't even remember. Trine 4, I think, actually.
Yeah.
Which was back in 2020, I think, that we finished that. So, like 3 years ago. And then he was on the Trine 2 series way at the beginning of the channel, which also had TJ. He was in a Brawlhalla video that also had TJ, as well as Fuse and Mike, I believe, was there for that. And I've even done some editing for his channel when that was a thing. But we finally brought him back to the channel. And we recorded some Nintendo 64 games by way of Nintendo Switch Online expansion pass.
That he hasn't played with me, by the way.
You never messaged me being like, "Hey, you want to play some Nintendo 64?"
He never messages me saying, "Hey, you want to play some Nintendo 64?" It's like, man.
Well, you know, one of us got to take the initiative to do the message first. That's where we're getting messed up here.
What games did you play?
So we did 4 games. 3 are going to be one-offs. The last one is probably going to be 3 episodes, which was Mario Party. That ended up going for like 2 hours.
Well, as any Mario Party game does.
Yeah, we did 35 turns. It was the middle turn amount, so I'm like, okay, we'll do that. We did GoldenEye. Did some GoldenEye, which, Jesus Christ, controlling that was fucking horrible.
Oh, I remember, like, I think it was 2019 or something. A coworker wanted to play GoldenEye. I was like, okay, cool. And like, he was like, man, what the hell is this? Like, bro, It's GoldenEye, ain't Call of Duty.
True. But we played some GoldenEye. Mario Kart, the original Mario Kart 64. Well, I guess was Super Mario Kart a thing? Was there a Mario Kart on the Super Nintendo?
Yeah.
Okay, so then
remember it was like it wasn't 2D, but like the plane was.
We were considering doing the Game Boy Advance Mario Kart since that's on there as well, but then I watched a video of that and it just looks like it would hurt my eyes the entire time.
Yeah, the Super Nintendo games look like a worse version of that.
Yeah. So we did the N64 version. We did a video on Dr. Mario for the N64, and it was those three, and then Mario Party. We ended with Mario Party. That'll be probably a 3-parter. The other ones are going to be 1 episode each. They will be going up probably next month, like over the course of next month. We did all that, and then we had Rob on the Twitch for the first time. His first time appearing on Twitch, playing Fall Guys with us, and somebody joined us. Mink, I think it was Mink with us. So me, Rob, Mink, and Brandon streaming Fall Guys. TJ got there eventually. But that was before TJ got out there. That was like a 2012 Skype call right there with the 4 of us. So we did that. It was a good time. And we got some stuff with Rob coming out on the channel probably next month. Other than that, we're going to be starting the WWE 2K23 GM mode series soon, which has its own intro coming up.
Wait. So what brand do you have?
I don't know yet. We haven't started recording it. We're probably going to start recording it on Monday, either Monday or Saturday. It should be going up the first episode next Sunday. So, not the 19th, but the 26th. It was going to be the 19th, but then fucking Kmart had to go and fuck up Brand's schedule again.
Look, just let Vince know you have to have the AAA.
So we don't know yet what brands we're going to have. The first episode is probably just going to be like the draft and all that. And apparently we can do computer opponents as well. So it'll be like 4 brands, my brand, Brand's brand, and then 2 computer run brands competing, as far as I know. But we're gonna, and we might include a couple cause, not a lot, like of like EFED characters like Danny Diamond, Sean Young, and then we might have like, what the fuck is out there? Jeez. Oh, it's a trash truck. Okay.
Well, as about the time it typically comes, you know.
Yeah. It's just fucking way louder than usual today. And we might have like cause from like other companies, AEW wrestlers, New Japan wrestlers, stuff of that nature. And yeah, probably first episode will be just focusing on the draft and getting everything set up, and then after that, each episode is going to be 1 week in game. So we'll go through my card, like making of the card, making of Brandon's card. We will watch 1 match each from my card and Brandon's. We're not going to watch any of the computer cards matches. We'll watch.
What if like the computer decides, all right, exploding barbed wire death match between Joey Jobberton and Braun Strowman? I mean, you'd have to watch that.
We would, but that's not a match type in this game. It is in the AEW game, I think, but not in this one. No, can't do that. Yeah, so that'll be going up on Sundays as a separate thing. It's not going to be the same style of video we're doing now for our main videos.
Is it going to start this Sunday or is
next
this
Sunday?
Future? Okay.
26th. The 26th of March, first episode, and it'll be like our older videos where it's just all the whole thing, nothing getting cut out, but they're going to be longer episodes as well, because it's a whole week's worth of game. And yeah, that'll be starting then. And we have Pokemon going up. We have fucking Minish Cap starting soon. I think High on Life is still going. I think that's about to end. About to be finished.
About to be canceled.
Get the finale. Well, I mean, fucking Justin Roiland,
Justin.
Yeah, that final episode should be going up March 24th. Looks like. And we got a whole bunch of that action. Some Puyo Puyo videos coming soon with Brandon playing. We will likely either be starting one of 2 games soonish. Either Brandon playing South Park: The Stick of Truth, or Brandon and myself co-oping Portal 2. It'll be one of those 2. depending on Brandon's recording situation, there's like a certain cable he needs to get, I guess, to be able to properly, without too much of a pain, record stuff from his consoles right now.
Just tell him to point his camera at the TV.
Yeah, and that's the real tactic there. But yeah, it depends on that. But yeah, either South Park: Stick of Truth or Portal 2 coming soon. And yeah, as for Twitch, we're not going to be streaming again, Gopher and Tuck, that is, until next Saturday, because on Monday we'll have a session, but we're going to be doing a double recording that day. We'll be recording gameplay footage, and we'll also be recording something for Brandon's solo channel. I don't know what. Apparently, he told me at some point, I forgot, and he refuses to tell me again. So we're going to be recording something that day, and I don't know what it is. And then Saturday we'll be streaming. Wednesday this week will be the Gopher and Juck stream, because I'm going to the movies on Tuesday. And yeah.
What movie are you seeing?
The new Shazam.
Oh.
Speaking of, I saw Scream this past week, Scream 6, and it, I believe, is my favorite film in the franchise.
You only seen that one, though?
What was that?
Did you see that one, or did you see the first one, too?
Like this past week, I just saw the 6th one, but I've seen all the other 5 before.
I got all of them on Blu-ray, and I still haven't, like, sat down and watched them all. Like 5 or 4 of the films.
I love the entire series, one of my favorite franchises, and apparently the newest one is possibly my favorite of the franchise. So, alright.
Let's all look forward to that. Right?
And you can get Scream 6 by the time that October's around.
Maybe. Nah, it'll still be in theaters. It's gonna be that popular.
There you go. Right. Those are the updates for the channel from me.
And I'm announcing it here in public for the first time. I'm starting there's on chess.com, there's a Katsubi chess club, which is gonna be more active. Right now it's only 3 members. It was 2 for a year. But now we're becoming more active. We're gonna look at doing arenas on the weekends. And we're gonna do I've made a Facebook group, although, you don't need to look at it because there's nothing there yet. I'm just saying these things will exist and will become active. I've got some prizes that are very cheap, but, you can find, not like anyone else is doing this. So my plan is we're going to do weekly chess puzzles, and whoever gets it first will be declared the winner. I'm only sending out prizes here in Northwest Alaska, the Northwest Arctic Barrel. I'm not sending something all the way to Egypt. or T-Egypt, for that matter.
True.
We're gonna do weekly puzzles, and I've been talking to Gopher, and we're gonna be doing weekly segments on the top of the world for the Katsubi Chess Club. We're probably thinking, we announce the winner on here, and we discuss what's going on. And very convenient, because now that I think about it, April, the World Chess Championship will be starting. I didn't even plan it out that way. It's just how things are sort of coming together. So it'll probably get the most attention then.
Well, there you go.
There we go, and that's something to look forward to in April. And let's see. Yeah, that's it for me. If you wanna, I haven't updated my website forever, but if you wanna look at past things I got for sale still, www.joshuajhadley.com.
And also Honor Rising every Tuesdays at 8 a.m.
8 a.m. I still gotta watch Ring of Honor. Central Time. I still gotta watch Ring of Honor. Like, I watched it Saturday morning because my internet shit. And this morning, I sort of record a podcast with my friend.
Yeah.
A bit busy.
Anyway. I'm your friend?
Oh, no, I was talking about Steve.
Oh. Wait, you have a podcast with Steve? Oh, man.
Yeah.
Where's that getting released?
Oh, wow. We put it on the dark web.
Oh, okay. Got to go undercover to get into that action.
Actually,
okay.
we publish it on LimeWire.
Fucking LimeWire.
For all the real G's.
You fucking put it on LimeWire, and then the title is something like Limp Bizkit fucking rolling, but then it's got a shit ton of like underscores thrown in.
Hell yeah. That'll teach them. They see me rolling. Anyways, I do a lot of things, and I keep very active, and I need help with that.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, and there's a certain drink that I've been drinking. Actually, Gopher, I did something really terrible yesterday.
Oh yeah? What was that?
I fucking went to the store. I bought a NOS energy drink. I drank it, and this morning I weighed like 219 pounds. It probably wasn't just the NOS alone, but still, it's like, what a backward step. Anyway, I did that one time, but what I normally like doing is I look at my dresser. I have some containers of Dubby energy, and I throw that in one of my water bottles, and I really enjoy that, honestly. It's got caffeine for me. It's got protein. It's a little bit of a breakfast item. Not.
Yeah. Yeah, it sounds nice and tasty, and it gives you a bunch of stuff.
And I think it's cheaper than buying a Monster or a NOS every day.
Yeah, especially if you were to, I don't know, get like 10% off.
Well, how could I do such a thing?
Oh, how could you do that? Oh, let me think here. So here's what I'm thinking, right? I'm thinking you go to w.gg.com, right? You go look at the products. You go look at their energy drinks and cups and what have you. They have hats. And you put whatever you want in your cart there. And then when you go to your cart, there's a little option there to put a promo code in. You know what you put in that promo code? You put Gopher Tuck, all in one word. Gopher Tuck. Or, alternatively, you click the link in the description of the video, the promo code is automatically applied. And that's 10% off right there.
Oh, shit, dude.
Yeah, you can get some fucking big energy tears flavor, some Dragonade, some Dub Sludge, Galaxy Grenade.
I said, oh shit, when I saw the Dub Sludge. Like, that looks new.
Beach and Peach. They got some Push and Punch, some Passion Joy Tea. Got a lot of flavors.
Let's see, how do I don't want to shake your cup. Fuck, should I get Dragonated again? Passion Joy Tea. I'm gonna try the Push and Punch energy drink tub. See, I'm gonna add that to the chart. I never tried that. View the cart. Cart. Right now it's $39.99. I'd like to check out. And I'm gonna put Gopher Tuck, not Gopher and Tuck, just Gopher Tuck, all one word.
All one word.
So I'm gonna. So right now it's $39.99, $43 total for the shipping, taxable taxes. Now it's $38.
Ooh.
So it went from 39 to 36, and my taxes went down.
Yeah, look at that.
I'm gonna go to PayPal, and yeah, that's how you save money. Well, that's the complicated way to do it. You guys could use the link in the description.
Yes, use that link.
Yeah, see, this is gonna be much cheaper than like. Well, especially in Kotzebue, this is like not even a week's worth of energy drinks, and like here I could. I've when did I got my Dubby Peach like a week and a half ago, and I still have it. So you know. Yeah. And I'll do a standard shipping. I don't need it right away.
Nice standard shipping.
All right, it's time.
It's time
for our favorite game.
Bluffing Gopher.
Alright, so what I'm doing here is I'm trying to fool Gopher into
trickery.
Thinking this headline I made up is real. There's 3 headlines together. I'm gonna give them to him, and he's gonna he's gonna guess. I say he's gonna guess. He's cheating. So he's got the anal beads in. Abdul's got the fucking buzzer ready to go, and he's like, I don't know what their system is. I have an ongoing investigation into this, but
I'll have you know, those anal beads are for pleasure, not for cheating.
He says that. Anyway, this is we got 3 headlines here. I'm giving him the Gopher. Okay. He's guessing which one's real or which one's fake. And the other 2 are real. All right, here we go. First headline: Chimp and cocaine study starts lying to friends.
A chimp in a cocaine study is lying?
Bobo, a 5-year-old chimpanzee participating in a 16-month cocaine study, was observed this week lying to friends, family, and staff.
What was that, fucking Chris Foster?
Could be.
Yeah, could be.
Yeah, probably an insult to chimps. Kidding all up. Second headline: Cocaine shark. Another drug-fueled animal gets its own movie.
Huh. We had Cocaine Bear recently. I think I remember seeing something about Cocaine Shark being a thing. So I'm going to say that one is true.
Well, here's the third headline for you. Exotic cat is tested positive for cocaine exotic cat that tested positive for cocaine is being cared for at a Cincinnati zoo.
It's got a lot
Experts haven't determined how the drug got into the animal system.
A lot of cocaine-based animals this week. Okay. Repeat that last one. What about the exotic cat had cocaine?
Experts haven't determined how the drug got into the animal system. Exotic cat that tested positive for cocaine is being cared for at Cincinnati Zoo.
So I think the cocaine shark one is real because I think I remember seeing something about that. So that just leaves the cocaine cat or cocaine chimp as the fake one. The chimp one was about a study that there was a cocaine study and the chimp started lying to people.
Mm-hmm.
Which, I mean, see, that one I'm thinking is false because I don't think it was a chimp that did that. I think it was Chris Foster. I'm gonna go with that one.
Well, you're right.
Hell yeah, I knew Chris Foster did that.
I know, you say you knew that, but it could have been like the vibrations from the beats. Let's go over the short round had a great
best pictures, the Oscars, the winners. We talked all last week. The entire show was about it. This week we're gonna go over the winners and see which ones that we wanted.
So this is the 95th Academy Awards.
95th Academy Awards. So I'm gonna start from the bottom here, and then best visual effects. The one I wanted to win was Avatar: The Way of Water, and what won was Avatar: The Way of Water. You had All Quiet on the Western Front, The Batman, Black Panther: Wakanda Forever, and Top Gun: Maverick.
That'll teach them.
Best film editing. There was Everything Everywhere All at Once winning, beating out The Banshees of Inisherin, Elvis, Tar, and Top Gun: Maverick. Good. I think I was conflicted on whether I wanted Everything Everywhere All at Once or Tar to win. But Everything Everywhere All at Once won, so I'll take it.
Paul Rogers got the award.
Paul Rogers. Best costume design, Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. I believe that's what I chose, the one I wanted. Beat out Babylon, Elvis, Everything Everywhere All at Once, and Mrs. Harris Goes to Paris, which I believe is the one Moose wanted because of the name.
Hell yeah.
Mrs. Harris Goes to Paris.
They lost.
That's true. Best makeup and hairstyling, that went to The Whale, which was my choice. I never saw it, but just based on seeing Brendan Fraser as that character made me think, that one probably should win it, and it did. Beat out All Quiet on the Western Front, The Batman, Black Panther, and Elvis. Best cinematography went to All Quiet on the Western Front, I guess. Bardo.
Yeah, it's a war movie, so there's a lot of cinematography going on.
Beat out Elvis, Empire of Light, Tar, and then something called Bardo, False Chronicle of a Handful of Truths, which is a fun title. Best production design went to All Quiet on the Western Front as well, which beat out Avatar: The Way of Water, Babylon, Elvis, and The Fabelmans. Sure, Best sound, Top Gun: Maverick. Beat out All Quiet on the Western Front, Avatar: The Way of Water, The Batman, and Elvis.
It's of all the albums. I guess it's the one I listen to.
Well, see, that's
but it's the sound. It's not like soundtrack.
Yeah, best original score is the soundtrack one, which does not have Top Gun Maverick. But All Quiet on the Western Front won that one as well, beating out Babylon, The Benches of Inisherin, Everything Everywhere All at Once, and The Fablemans. Best original song went to neither of the two I was hoping for. It went to Natu from RRR.
I heard an interview on NPR or something, and they said they learned music from listening to the Carpenters, and they played "Top of the World" by the Carpenters on the radio.
They beat out "Applause" from "Tell It Like a Woman" by Diane Warren. "Hold My Hand" from Top Gun Maverick, which is by Lady Gaga and Blood Pop. "Lift Me Up" from Black Panther, which was by Rihanna, Ryan Coogler, and Ludwig. And "This Is a Life" from Everything Everywhere All at Once by Ryan Lott, David Byrne, and Mitski. I was hoping either Rihanna or Lady Gaga would win, because I like those two.
Yeah.
Best animated short film went to The Boy, the Mole, the Fox, and the Horse, beating out The Flying Sailor, Ice Merchants, My Year of Dicks, and An Ostrich Told Me the World is Fake, and I Think I Believe It. I was hoping that one would win.
I have to watch that. I mean, it looks like the one with Shaun the Sheep.
Best live action short film, An Irish Goodbye, beat out Evolue, Le Poupelle, Night Ride, and The Red Suitcase. I had no opinion on those. I don't know what any of them are. Best documentary short subject went to The Elephant Whisperers, which beat out Haul Out, How Do You Measure a Year, The Martha Mitchell Effect, and Stranger at the Gate.
Hello. Elephant Whispers won instead.
Best documentary feature, Navalny, beat out All That Breeds, All the Beauty and the Bloodshed, Fire of Love, and A House Made of Splinters. Two more categories that I don't know anything about.
So this movie is about that guy that fucking Putin poisoned that was running against him.
Okay. Best international feature film, unfortunately, none that I've seen aside from All Quiet on the Western Front, which was the winner. Although you kind of expected that, considering it was also nominated for Best Picture, and none of the other ones here were. So I figured, yeah, that's probably going to be the one that wins. It beat out Argentina.
It beat Argentina, 1985.
Yeah, which was an Argentina movie. Close from Belgium, EO from Poland, and The Quiet Girl from Ireland. And All Quiet on the Western Front is, of course, a German film. Best animated feature film. I have not seen any of these, but one of the two that I was rooting for did win, which was Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio, I think Guillermo del Toro broke a record with that. He was like the first person to win 3 specific Oscars. I don't remember which ones. Obviously, one is Best Animated Feature Film, but I forgot what the other 2 were. So probably like Best Director.
He won 3 Oscars, 3 BAFTA awards, and an Emmy award one time.
Yeah, so big success for him. He beat out Marcel the Shell with Shoes On, Puss in Boots: The Last Wish, which was what the other one I was rooting for, The Sea Beast, and Turning Red. Best adapted screenplay, Women Talking. That's the one that I chose after thinking about what an adapted screenplay is, because originally I said Glass Onions and Knives Out Mystery, but I don't know why that's nominated, because that's not really an adapted screenplay. So Women Talking is based on a novel, though. That one won, beat out All Quiet on the Western Front, Glass Onion and Knives Out Mystery, Living, and Top Gun Maverick, which, again, how is that? It's a sequel.
It was someone's fan fiction, so they adapted it for a movie.
Yeah, it's weird. And then Best Original Screenplay went to Everything Everywhere All at Once. Good with that. Banshees of Inisherin, Fablemans, Tar, and Triangle of Sadness were beaten out. Best Supporting Actress went to Jamie Lee Curtis in Everything Everywhere All at Once. I was rooting for the other supporting actress from that movie, but, Jamie Lee Curtis did well as well. Beat out Stephanie Howell, Sue, HSU, the one I was rooting for to win. Beat out Angela Bassett in Black Panther Wakanda Forever, Hong Chow in The Whale, and Carrie Condon in The Banshees of Inisherin. Best Supporting Actor, who was it, Moose?
It was Short Round.
Short Round.
And the guy was Harrison Ford. The Indiana Jones was there.
Indiana Jones was there. He had a lot of reunions with various people, which was nice. He won for his performance in Everything Everywhere All at Once. Ki Hugh Kwan beat out Brendan Gleeson from The Banshees of Inisherin, which I believe is the one I was rooting for. No, I was rooting for Barry Keoghan, however that's pronounced, from The Banshees of Inisherin. Brian Tyree Henry from Causeway, and Judd Hirsch from The Fabelmans. Best Actress went to one of the two Michelles. Went to Michelle Yeoh from Everything Everywhere All at Once. I was unsure who I wanted to win this. I was thinking either Michelle or Kate Blanchett in Tar, or Ana de Armas in Blonde, even though I never saw it just because I like Ana de Armas. But Michelle won. I'm happy with that. There was also Andrea Riseborough from To Leslie and Michelle Williams from The Fabelmans. Best Actor, Brendan Fraser finally does it. We have a Best Actor award for Brendan Fraser for The Whale. He beat out Austin Butler and Elvis, Colin Farrell and The Banshees of Inisherin, who was my pick. Although I also was happy about Brendan Fraser winning, even though I never saw The Whale. Paul Mescal from After Sun and Bill Nighy from Living. That leads us to Best Director, which went to two. Daniel Kwan and Daniel Schneider from Everything Everywhere All at Once. The Daniel duo.
Hell yeah.
Beating out Martin McDonough from The Banshees of Inisherin, and Steven Spielberg from The Fabelmans, Todd Field from Tar, and Ruben Ostlund from Triangle of Sadness. And finally,
deserved.
And finally, Best Picture, Everything Everywhere All at Once. The one we chose, the one we unanimously chose, beat out All Quiet on the Western Front, Avatar: The Way of Water, The Banshees of Inisherin, Elvis, The Fabelmans, Tar, Top Gun Maverick, Triangle of Sadness, and Women Talking.
I think our endorsement was the thing that
True.
pushed the Academy to alright, this is the one. We can't pick Elvis. It has to be this movie.
I agree with a lot of this. Even the ones where I don't directly agree, a lot of them are still kinda, like I would have preferred Tar winning Best Director, but Everything Everywhere All at Once was also a very good winner for that.
True.
It's unfortunate that Tar didn't win anything. I thought that it was a very good film, but Everything Everywhere All at Once won a lot of big stuff, which I'm very happy about, including the main award, Best Picture, as well as Best Supporting Actor and Best Supporting Actress and Best Actress. Best Actor is the only one they didn't take for all of the acting awards. There was a lot of good stuff. My only real disappointment was Tar didn't win anything, and I still think it's weird that nobody from Women Talking was nominated for Best Actress or Supporting Actress.
I thought you were gonna say I'm disappointed. Fucking Chris Rock didn't slap Will Smith or something.
There was a
drama.
There was an episode of Family Guy that aired during the Oscars, the same time as the Oscars, and they fucking referenced the slap on the exact episode that aired on the following Oscars. There was a bit where Peter was making some joke. I forgot what the exact joke was, but it was equating fucking Chris to being a zoo animal. He made the joke to Lois, then he walked off, and then you hear him saying "Hey Meg," and then making the joke to Meg. And there's no reaction, and then you hear him saying "Hey Chris," and then he makes the joke to Chris, and you just hear the fucking sound of Peter getting slapped, and Chris is like, "Keep my name out your fucking mouth." So he did that whole bit, and fucking Peter's like, "Man, dude, it was a zoo joke." They did the whole thing. They did the whole thing there during the following Oscar. At the same exact time. Interesting.
They did it. Well, it's time for everyone's favorite game. Gordon Soley's Championship Wrestling Trivia.
Championship Wrestling Trivia. Everyone's favorite game, because apparently Bluffing Gopher is not everyone's favorite game.
Well, not now. I mean, we already played that. This is everyone's favorite now. that was like half an hour ago, dude.
True.
Come on.
True.
Go with the times.
Gotta get with the times. Times New Roman is the font.
True. Alright, see, so we got 8 questions for Gopher. There's 2 different categories. Let's get rolling with it.
Let's do it.
History. On August 16th, 1960, who gained recognition as the first AAA World Heavyweight Champion? And no, that's just to get everything clear, the answer is not Pat O'Connor, who they're saying, defend the belt in 30 days or else we're gonna strip you of the title. Okay, dudes. Alright, so after they did that angle, Gopher, alright, here's the world champion who Pat was supposed to defend against, but he's the champion now. Who was it?
Can I get a hint?
Who the fuck would you think be the first AAA World Heavyweight Champion?
Vern Gagne?
There you go.
Oh, cool.
There you go. All right.
Like, who the fuck fits in for that? Vern?
For the G unit category?
G unit, that's a group.
Who is the tallest professional wrestler? Let's see. It's
like of
not
all time?
See, this guy for him, he's 7'8". He was in World Class Championship Wrestling.
So are we going by like their real height or their shoot height? Or I mean, their shoot height or their kayfabe height?
I think this is kayfabe height.
Because I feel like Giant Gonzalez would be the tallest by kayfabe height, but I don't know what his actual height was. Yeah, fuck it. I'll go with Gonzalez.
No, it's Silo Sam at 7'8".
Who?
Silo Sam, you know.
Who the fuck is a Silo Sam?
John Elmo Harris.
Who the fuck is John Elmo Harris?
Silo Sam from World Class Championship Wrestling.
Okay, well, you know.
See, from the 80s category.
Ooh.
Which wrestler is noted for his dreaded camel clutch?
The Iron Sheik. Cheeky, baby.
Duh.
Yeah.
Alright.
Easy.
Alright,
gotta break their back and make them humble.
True. For the fuck category.
Fuck,
the Junkyard Dog has competed in WrestleMania 1, 2, and 3. True or false?
Ah, fuck. Another one of these. Okay. Let me try to think of the fucking matches that happened. Because I had this with, what, Andre the Giant before?
Uh-huh.
Let's see. Was he on the fucking Junkyard Dog? Did he fucking face anyone on the fucking first one? Yes. On the first one, right? He had the Greg Valentine Intercontinental one, I think.
Oh yeah,
I think that was on
the
first wrestle of Mania, you know. But the other two.
What even happened at WrestleMania 2? I just remember there was like
they had
3 events.
Hogan and Bundy. Remember they had there. Oh yeah, he had a tag match against Funks.
Was it? Oh,
with the old Tito, yeah, Tito Santana. I can't think of a fucking match that he would have had on the third one. Oh wait, no. Harley Race, the loser, not leaves town. What the fuck was it?
The Kiss My Foot match, I think.
No, it was like.
Was that it?
The loser had to like bow or something like that.
Oh, sounds right.
Yeah. Yeah. So that would be all 3. So then, true. Big if true.
You got it.
Hey.
All right, back to history. What was Pro Wrestling Illustrated's magazine's match of the year in 1976? So, hint, this match happened at Stay Stadium, and it being at Stay Stadium means it's a WWE event. The angle was this guy was defending the WWE Championship against this guy, but he did a big old lariat. Well, in kayfabe, like he actually botched a body slam and broke the champion's neck. So this was the rematch.
I think it was a Bruno Sammartino match. I'm just trying to think of which one, because I think there was like a stretch during that period where it was like several Bruno Sammartino matches in a row.
I think all the Stay Stadium shows, like the 3, were all Bruno main events.
I remember he had one that was match of the year with Billy Graham, and he had one with Stan Hansen. Stan Hansen? Is that one?
Yeah, it's that one.
Hey.
Alright, for the G Unit.
Oh, the G Unit group.
What is unique about a lumberjack match?
There's wrestlers outside the ring who, depending on which, like there's some variants. Some the wrestlers on the outside of the ring throw the wrestlers back in if they come out. Other times they have like straps and they can beat the fuck out of them.
You got it.
Yeah.
It says exactly that on the card too. No, but you get the idea of what it is.
Yeah.
For the 80s question, Which wrestler goes by the nickname the Macho Man?
Oh yeah, it's Randy Savage right there.
I can't believe you got that.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, the fuck category, the blank mauler.
Oh, like it's one of those ones where I gotta like get the middle name. Moscow.
Okay, so nah, it's the Missouri mauler.
Is the Moscow Mauler a thing? Sounds familiar.
It's probably an E-Fed character or something. I thought you were going like.
I think that's fucking Vladimir Kozlov's nickname was the Moscow Mauler. I think.
All right, well, guys, this has been On Top of the World Saturday mornings every week on Gopher and Tuck.
8 a.m. Central Time.
Spotify's a lot more sporadic, but anyway, anything you want to remind the people before we go? See, there's a stream Monday and Wednesday.
Not Monday. No, because we're gonna be recording whatever the fuck that thing is.
That's right. That's the double recording.
Yeah.
That's right.
There will be a Gopher and Juck stream on Wednesday instead of Tuesday, because I'm going to see Shazam on Tuesday. And we'll be streaming Gopher and Tuck on Saturday. I don't know what we'll be playing for that, but there'll be a stream on Saturday. Not today, Saturday, as with this podcast going up, but the following Saturday. So you'll get a reminder in next week's episode. But other than that, just the Wednesday, Gopher and Juck, continuing Demon Souls. I think part 4 now, or 4th stream of that. And yeah, that's it for me.
And Honor Forever goes up every Tuesday morning, same time as this podcast. If you want to save some money, like I just did a half hour ago, w.gg, Gopher and Tuck in the description, or click the link in the podcast below. If you tune in to the podcast, go and you like me and you say, what the hell's the command? Like, make them tell you. You'll do it.
Yeah, just exclamation mark sponsor, or W, or what. Usually I have at the in the title of the in the title of the stream, it'll say like exclamation mark sponsor, so people know to use that command.
Do that. Thanks for tuning into the show, and have a great rest of your day.
Goodbye.